Hello, hello, hello. I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow, who makes these live streams happen even when we are still on the road
On the road
in
again.
Canada this time. Try not to hit the bottom
Try
of the...
not to hit the
There you go.
table.
Anyway, yeah. And if you're brand new here, Keto Chow is a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto super easy. We also have some electrolytes that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away. And they are so tasty when you're kind of dehydrated a little bit and you're on the road. Anyway,
be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. So thanks for joining us on our keto journey.
Yep. Storm Chasing Gal wants to know where we are. Rocky Mountain House.
It is really pretty here.
Which is on the... It's on the west side of Alberta. Mm-hmm. It's very, very North Idaho. How about that?
Yeah. And we flew multiple times today and just was driving for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm ready for electrolytes. We stopped at the Walmart to get some Canadian water.
Yes.
And I put a Coco Loco in there. So
and I got
super excited.
Stoked Mango, right?
Mango. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's say hi to people. Storm Chasing Gal is here from Steamy Tulsa, where it's 500 degrees. It's pretty nice here in...
it's beautiful.
By the way, if you know where Calgary is, it's north of Calgary and south of Edmonton, but way over to the west. Rick Wen is here. Jody says hello. Shauna is here as well. So is Jennifer Lucas. Jen says hello, everyone. Donna says good evening to you both.
Good evening. Hi, Donna.
Which just reminds me of the very, very courteous immigrations officer who...
Right? He was so
he stopped
cute.
and made sure we knew which hikes to go.
It's like, if you want to go somewhere, if you're going to this city, you need to drive on this street and drive up here. And you're like, okay, thank you. It was really cute.
Adam XLG is here. Melissa says hello from the oven, which is Phoenix.
Yeah.
Which reminds me,
I believe it.
Something I forgot to say. We got home from Florida.
Safe.
Yes.
And sick.
Yeah, a little bit sick. We got home on Thursday evening.
Yeah.
When we landed, I looked at the weather, and it said that it was 10% humidity in Utah.
Yeah. And we were in Florida, and it was like, I don't even know what percent.
But
humidity.
then we brought the Florida weather with us,
it came raining. On
yesterday, we had as much rain that day as we typically get from June 1st to August, I guess, 12th.
Yeah.
We basically, there were lots of areas in Utah that hadn't gotten any rain at all, and they got the whole 2 months of rain, 2.5 months.
And we were laughing when we were listening to the stuff on the news because they're like, we got 1 inch of rain.
1.5.
1.5 inches of rain. But then we're in Florida during the hurricane, and it's like, how many inches was that?
Donna Kimball is here, says it's been too long.
Hi, Donna.
John says, are you near the store in Canada? Forgot the name. Something grocery. Switch Grocery. So Switch Grocery is
an online store.
Toronto. Well, and they're in Toronto.
Yeah, I wish.
And if we were in Toronto, we would be going to Copacabana, which is a Brazilian steakhouse. They make a prime rib that they poke giant holes in it and fill up with cheese.
I don't think that's what it's called.
That is what it's called. I can show you the photos. Mike Mallet is here, so is Exposing Darkness. Cindy says Canadian Rocky Mountains are on my bucket list. That says kick my butt. Debbie Stevens is here. Hi, so Debbie. Is Cynthia. Storm Chasing Gal says today was pina colada and birthday cake for pineapple upside down cake. Nice. On Sunday, was it Sunday? Yeah. We were done with church. I mixed up a whole bunch of Ninja Creamies and a whole bunch of Keto Chow. Those were left behind for Kate.
Your hair is crazy.
Okay. Weirdo. Anyway.
My hair is always crazy. It's nothing nothing new here.
I made a bunch of Keto Chow, which was nice on Monday because I had butterscotch,
Mm-hmm.
and I had raspberry cheesecake creamies. Let's see, Jen says, I found out today that I digest both too slowly and too quickly. I'm very talented. So from now on, I will sustain myself on salty only until my GI system figures itself out.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
Shauna wants to know what we're doing in Canada. We're visiting. What I said to the immigration guy was, no, some background. I said, we visit. It's been 42 years since I was last in Edmonton. I thought I would come back. And the guy was like, what? And,
I also was like, what are you talking about?
well, when I was 5, my dad did some sort of a Association of Magazine Photographers, ASMP, American Society of Magazine Photographers. He was actually the president of the ASMP for a while, strangely enough. And I think it was that they had a trade show, conference, whatever, in Edmonton.
And he took you when you were 2 years
old. And the whole family, we got in the pickup truck, and all of us kids were laid out like sardines in the back of the truck with a camper shell.
Cute. On the carpet? Did you have a carpet?
There was carpet on the bottom, and there was a board that was carpeted. So it had 2 levels. There were 2 kids on the bottom and 3 kids on the top, because one kid got to ride in the front.
What?
And we were switching off.
And then they got air conditioning?
There was no air conditioning. But we came up to, and we got to go to see the glaciers. I fell in the terminal moraine, which is the name of the mud that accumulates at the bottom.
You did.
I did. I got really sick, too.
Oh, my gosh.
I fell in it.
That's so scary.
Anyway.
You're not supposed to go in there.
Yeah. But to answer your actual question, our daughter lived in Alberta, which is where we are, in Rocky Mountain House specifically, and Hinton and Red Deer and a few other small towns here in western Edmonton. Well, western Alberta, and also she lived in Edmonton. And so we came back with her, and we're
going to visit a bunch of people.
Yep. Going and visiting some
places. Stuff. So we already went to a toy store, and it was really cute.
Yep.
And I bought some toys.
Yep, so we're just visiting. Denise says we got 12 3/4 inches of rain from Debbie.
Oh, yeah, there you go. See, and we're so excited about our 1.5 inches.
Rivers are still rising. All both left stage expected to crest this weekend. Wow. Nancy's here. Mike says, oh, Canada.
Everybody's really nice here.
Yeah. The hotel that we're in, I think it primarily services oil field workers.
Yes.
They seem very nice, though.
Definitely not what I was expecting, but it's not like I had any expectations, so in my mind was something else.
Let's address this. Lisa wants to know, when can we expect the fall flavors? Right now I'm waiting for chocolate and salted caramel in the mail. So, by the way, chocolate and salted caramel are in stock. So, no, we kind of need to. So the problem with the fall flavors, and this is why we don't announce when flavors are coming back.
We'll get them when we get them.
Until we have them in our hand and have tested them.
Yes.
So with the fall flavors, actually with all of Keto Chow right now, we're running into a little bit of a problem. We think it has to do with the vitamins and minerals. That there's one component in the vitamin mineral mix that's causing kind of a metallic flavor. We're trying to nail that down. We're working with our manufacturer. They're trying stuff. We're doing tests. I actually did a test at 5 o'clock this morning.
That's right.
Actually, no, it was at 4:45. I was testing flavors that they had given me to see if we take out these ingredients, does the problem go away? No, it didn't. So until such time as that's resolved, there will not be fall flavors released.
Yeah. We'll get it.
We will release them when we release them, but we can't release them until we have them, and we don't currently have them. And there is no expected date at this point. So, there you go.
Okay.
Lady Last says, just saw the live, we're early.
Yeah, because we're going to go to dinner.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
we're at hotels this whole week, we don't have any Airbnbs. We don't have a way to cook
No.
food. We're going to be eating out, and it's going to be easier to eat out at restaurants than grocery store. I mean, we're not opposed to doing lunch meat and cheeses and lettuce if we have
we
to.
have a microwave.
We have yeah.
In this location, but who
But we're
knows
going to
about
be
the next
going
ones.
from city to city to city, so we
Yeah.
don't really know. So we got a couple snacks. We don't have a cooler. Like, we're just kind of winging it.
Mariana's here. Says, I had no idea you were heading to Canada. Glad you got home.
Yeah.
Let's see. Carrie is here. Hi, Carrie. Nancy says, hey, everyone. Lisa says,
Nancy.
nice to have family to visit.
Yeah.
Friends, actually. But Carrie is doing cheap carnivore with leg quarters and ground meat.
That's
ground
awesome.
beef.
I love
There you
that.
go. Let's see. Jennifer says, how many deadheads fit in the minivan? 23 if you stack them in like cordwood.
Oh, my
Speaking
gosh.
from experience. Angel says, love the Bucky shirt. I have decided that every time I fly on an airplane, I'm going to wear a Bucky shirt from now
He
on.
makes new friends everywhere.
It's
he goes.
hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious.
What was so funny was we were getting on the plane, and
we were trying to get to the thing.
I had my tablet under my arm, right? And so I go in and I just have this tablet, and I'm walking in, and then the stewardess is like, "Oh, you guys are super Bucky fans," and I'm like,
what are you talking
"What?"
about?
And I have this sticker on my laptop under my arm. That's the Bucky's.
Which you got that sticker when you got this
same time.
shirt.
I have another one too.
Nice. Let's see. Mike says a kerfuffle. There you go. Storm Chasing Gal says, bring on the metal taste and we'll all be metalheads. Lisa says, praying for all the flavors, but especially pumpkin.
I know, we need pumpkin.
Now, you can make a pretty good approximation of the pumpkin spice caramel by adding pumpkin spices to the salted caramel, but it's going to be kind of hit and miss. Anyway, we're working as hard as we can. We haven't ran out of existing flavors yet, so it's not a stock out.
Yeah, we're not dying. Yeah, totally fine.
Strangely enough, the thing that we noticed it on first was chocolate mint.
Yeah, but that one we got fixed.
No, chocolate mint still isn't fixed.
Okay, well, let's stop talking about it now. Because I don't want everyone to start thinking that their stuff tastes bad when it doesn't.
Okay.
It's the stuff we haven't received yet.
Yes. Kitty Kung Fu says the delay will give me time to save it for a big order once the fall flavors are available.
Yes.
Nice. It said fall flavors like they're Canadian.
Yeah.
Are you Canadian?
Yeah.
We're in Canada.
Yeah.
We're in Alberta.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mike says, I went to the Keto Chow country last week. It was hot up there for you. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and Mike got to go.
Hot.
I don't know if I told you this. Mike got to go to Gosner and get cheese curds.
What?
But he didn't get the smoky flavor.
Or the jalapeno ones?
They only sell those on Fridays.
Friday's a good day.
Donna says, I'm not a caramel fan, but I am a pumpkin fan. Jenna wants to know, did we enjoy diving? So
oh my gosh,
yes, we did.
So much fun. It was
really good.
It was so lovely. I'm ready to go back again.
Yeah. By the way, we need to hang up our wetsuits.
I know.
They're shoved into those bags.
Mine's literally still in the back of the car. At the
house. Is it really?
Oh, no. I put it away.
Yeah, you took it out.
I forgot.
But it's in your bag on the shelf.
Holly needs to comment it for me.
Yeah. Mike says those are delicious cheese curds. John loves cheese curds. One thing that we learned from Gosner, I think it was from one of the employees there, is that when the cheese curds are in the way, like they are...
W-H-E-Y.
Yeah. So and they've never been refrigerated. You actually can leave them on the counter like that for, I think it's 4 or 5 days.
Or something like that. Because the whey keeps it fresh.
Yeah.
Whereas if you put it in the fridge, it'll suck up the whey, and then it won't be squeaky anymore.
Yes.
So it's not squeaky cheese.
And that cheese is so squeaky. Now, apparently you can heat it up, and it'll make it squeaky again. But
you want to.
the from the counter squeaky cheese, like we've gotten it before, and it's so squeaky, it's difficult to have a conversation because it's so loud. Jennifer Lucas says, my son is addicted to birthday cake Keto Chow. Funny, he's never bought Keto Chow. Miriam's favorite Keto Chow is whatever flavor I made. Yeah. Although you have done a very, very good, fairly good job of making a bunch of creamies.
I didn't do any this weekend because I was sick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm better now.
Jonathan's
I
coming
still
back
have
from.
my voice yet.
Oh yeah, Jonathan's coming back from Idaho. Once I had cheese curds with my TSA guy. Said he might need to do an EAT test on him.
That's funny.
That would be funny. So, what do we got going on? Oh, I wanted to show everybody this. You ready?
What is it? Is this the new website that's not up yet?
Uh-huh.
It's not up yet.
It's not up yet. But this is what's coming.
Except you can't make it work.
Oh, can I not scroll? I can't scroll.
I don't know.
But,
That's not loading.
yeah, it's interesting, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we got some cool stuff coming with our new website. The
Yeah.
team has been working really hard.
They really have.
This is just a really
They've been
quick
working so
preview,
hard.
and I'm not showing you anybody what the URL is. I don't know why it doesn't let me scroll.
Because we're in a weird place.
Yeah. Anyway, but normally you would be able to scroll. You can. This is actually really cool. Check this out. Shake flavors, filter.
By the ones I like? Oh,
I want
perfect.
chocolatey.
Chocolate baby.
Look, it instantly switches them.
Wow.
Like it's got the snappy, like crazy snappy. Anyway, I'm really excited about this. It's something that the team has been. Like, here's the retired flavors.
Oh, that's sad.
So, chai latte is still available, but it is going to be a retired flavor.
Yeah.
Look, there's grape.
It's pretty and also gross. I mean, it's not gross. If you like
nutrition
grape.
facts, there it is. Anyway, so I just thought
fun.
that was cool. Let's see. Carrie says cheese curds. Way, dude, right? Gina is here. It says, good evening, everyone. How y'all doing on this terrific Tuesday?
So good.
Pretty tired, though.
Mm-hmm.
The flight from Los Angeles to Edmonton, which is weird. We could have just gone straight up.
We can't.
There was no direct flight to Edmonton. There was a flight from Salt Lake to Calgary, and then a short flight from Calgary to Edmonton, but it was at a really terrible time of day, and it just wasn't going to work. Actually, I don't even think they allowed me to select it, but I could have chosen like a different way and then changed the flight like in the middle. It was just easier to go to Los Angeles. Anyway, the flight from LA to Edmonton was like 4 hours, and we were on like not plastic seats, but plastic seats.
Yeah, it wasn't.
They did have padding on them.
Mm-hmm.
We were just shoved in there. It was.
And it was so funny.
It's like
I mean,
flying spirit.
not funny, but funny, because his knees are touching the back of the seat anyway, right? But then the person in front of him leaned his seat as far as he could go. So Chris just looked like, he had this person laying on his lap, and it was just funny to me.
Hey, Mary, what's up?
I can't believe you killed it.
Well, now that the camera's messed up.
Oh.
Anyway, was that bigger or smaller than the other one?
It was probably the one that I saw.
Here, let me put something in the way so you don't see that.
That's my drink. Ew.
No, you can't see it anymore. Anyway, Miriam what were we talking about? Let's see.
Pest control.
Lisa says maybe fry the curds with pork rind crumbs. That would be good. Donna wants to know, is chocolate malt and birthday cake permanent yet? Very good question. We have made no announcements about their permanent or not availability. We did reorder them as part of our fan favorites restock in the spring. But those only came back in the single meal packets because last time we had them in stock, they didn't sell well enough to get the big bags. So right now they're currently in stock. I cannot make any guarantees for the future, though. Let's see. Cynthia says sneaky peeky. Lots of people saying it's very pretty. Shauna loves the salty earrings. By the way, hold on a second. If if I do page down, where is it? Where page down? Page down doesn't do it either.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Sorry.
That's what happens when you are loading a web page inside of an OBS thing. It doesn't work very well. Jen says, I'm glad the Keto Chow has a long shelf life. I just got a ton. Nice. Maria's here. Cindy says, nice website features. And it's been really interesting, all the work that they've been doing. It's what's called a headless website. Basically, our team is building everything from scratch. And they're actually building it mobile first and then doing the desktop stuff. So it's snappy. Like, a lot of the times people are like, you guys should make a mobile app. And I'm like,
this is going
why?
to be, yeah.
And I think it's because they want it to be better on mobile. This is going to be really good on mobile. Donna says, I'm looking forward to Dave Feldman at Citizen Science Conference 2025.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if he's publicly announced the dates on that yet.
Or if he's going to do it again.
He has. He told us when it is, but it's
Did
not.
he tell everyone else that he's doing it? Is what
Yeah, I don't know.
So then we shouldn't be saying
that. Denise wants a bubble gum flavor for a creamy.
Oh, yeah.
Sean says, that's me trying to get from California to Keto-Palooza. I'm just looking for a decent layover stopping place.
Yes.
Yeah, Gina says, I couldn't drink my Keto Chow shakes fast enough this week, and my creamy containers are all full. Can I just freeze and thaw the shakes for later? As far as I know, there wouldn't be any problem doing that.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
You might have to, when you pull them out of the freezer, you may have to, like, heat them up. If there's any...
Yeah, you may have to, like, reincorporate the butter.
Yeah, weirdness.
But
give it a try.
It might work just fine. Nancy says, chocolate is my favorite Keto Chow, but I bought one packet of chocolate peanut butter to Orlando Summit to try. How stupid of me. I already love chocolate peanut butter.
Right,
Absolutely.
Right.
I love chocolate peanut butter.
I do too.
Lynette's here. Mike called me Spider-Man.
Oh my gosh.
Storm Chasing Gal says, so thankful for Keto Chow. I bit my tongue really hard and chewing is painful.
Sorry.
Cynthia wants to know you're looking at its guts. It's just
a dead spider now.
Yeah. Alicia's singing Itsy Bitsy Spider. Strangely enough, that song is in Spanish in my head now.
Let's hear it.
We araña, subió la telaraña. Vino la lluvia y se cayó. Subió el sol y se secó toda la lluvia. Y araña otra vez subió.
Beautiful.
So, I might have even gotten it right. So, it says, I thought y'all had an earthquake.
Yeah, we did. There was a spider.
Lady Fritzader is here. Jennifer says, do you offer an unflavored Keto Chow for Mad Scientists? Actually, yes, we do. Let me show you on our website. So you go here to shop. You go to Keto Chow. You scroll. It is right here. The beef soup based Keto Chow is the core with no flavor.
Right.
There's also, not currently in stock, but it will be in stock pretty soon. It's we're not announcing it or anything, but the base powder will be coming back, and it's now going to be in a tub of 30 instead of a bag of 21. But yeah, those are coming back. Let's see. Mike says, I do not like using mobile websites. Half the time I can't locate the right stuff because it condenses the feature based on the platform. Give me a
That's
PC.
true.
Yeah, that is true.
It's hard to find stuff.
I will often stop, go fire up a computer and do stuff.
But now that we're just getting used to using our phones, I think so many people, if they can do it on their phone.
80% of our traffic is on mobile. So we have to make it work for mobile. So let's see. Donna says, I thought I heard the conference will be in April. Again, I can't say. I haven't heard anything specific from Dave, whether it's public or not. Neely says, Charity wants a peanut butter pretzel flavor.
That does sound good.
What
With
would
some
a peanut
salt.
butter pretzel flavor be?
I don't know.
By the way, hi, Neely.
I'm a charity too.
And I've been such a slacker. We have not had the opportunity to sit down and watch yours and Lindsay's live stream for like 3 weeks
I know,
now.
it's sad.
Jujubee is here. Says every single person in our camping group is super jealous of my camping food, to include Keto Chow, my morning coffee, and my battery-operated whisk. There you go.
Ooh.
Mary Jane is here, just popping in for a hello.
Hey.
Lisa says, I'm still learning the Spanish version to sing to my grandson. There you go. Mike says non-announcement. Right. Naomi is here. And Jujubee, attacking the lady Fritz Sater. Shauna says, I may need to pull out beef soup single meal and add some licorice olive nation flavor.
Do it.
Jennifer says, I'm confused. Doesn't it taste like beef soup? It does have a beefy flavor to it.
You got to cover it with flavor.
But it tastes as beefy as the
core
vanilla cream core and the strawberry core do. It's there. It's not super beefy. And for that matter, you could also use the vanilla cream, regular Keto Chow, and add whatever flavor you want to it. Valerie wants to know thoughts on mixing Keto Chow with Premier Protein Shake.
Sure.
If you want to increase the protein, yeah, go for it. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Evelyn says chocolate covered pretzel. Again, I don't know what that would taste like. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
Jujubee says I was like, y'all enjoy your plain clumpy powdered creamer while I have chocolate toffee. Yeah, but I offered to share the whisk. There you go. The clumpy powdered creamer. Yeah. I always think it's funny when dude dad, he jokes around that his wife doesn't like coffee. She likes creamer. Because when he's impersonating her, he'll put a little teeny bit of coffee and then fill up the thing with coffee made creamer. I think in a couple times he's just flat out drank it out of the thing and says, "Oh, I love this coffee." Donna says found it on Google February 8th and 9th. Okay. Talking about Dave Feldman's conference.
Okay.
Sean says I have both old vanilla and vanilla cream to try.
Me too. I have those too.
Mike wants to know, have wholesale egg powder prices come back down yet? I've unfortunately been out of the office for basically 2 weeks at this point, and I'm not going to be back in the office for another week. And so I am unsure where we are on that. I don't know.
We'll ask our person who's in charge of it.
Jujubee says to make a pretzel flavor, pretzel one-on-one flavor drops, some chocolate peanut butter, and those drops would probably work. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
S. Rob apparently got to meet you back on July 22nd. Big fan of you both and of Keto Chow.
Yay!
Well, I'm sorry that I didn't get to meet you, but I'm glad you got to meet Miriam. Ellen says, I think we can mix salted caramel and chocolate, and it would be chocolate-covered caramel pretzel. I would say salted caramel and chocolate. Oh, it's salted caramel and chocolate peanut butter makes Snickers. And chocolate toffee and chocolate peanut butter make Butterfinger. So you could call salted caramel and chocolate covered pretzel. Call it whatever you want. Let's see. What other stuff did you want to talk about, Mary?
So I have something that I don't know if you want to talk about it, but something that.
Are we talking about Bruno?
I don't know.
Okay. We don't talk about Bruno.
You and Steve were talking about this today, so I wanted to bring it up. Do you know what I'm talking about now? Okay.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking of that the entire time. So, did you want to talk about it, or did you want me to talk about it?
Yeah, I want to talk about it.
Okay.
Not me necessarily.
Okay.
We're just talking. So, Steve
Clementson, Serious Keto.
Serious Keto. We're talking about this movie that came out on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, a documentary by Vinnie Tortorich called Lazy Keto.
Yes, and we watched the trailer. That's it. We haven't actually watched the video. But in my impression of it, it feels like what he's saying is that dirty keto is bad and all these keto products are bad, right? Which I can totally get behind in that there's a lot of people that put keto on the name of things and they're crappy products.
I understand the problem that he's trying to address.
But he had us in the
when he was listing off all of the fake keto products, they actually played a snippet from our witch ad, our Keto Chow ad. And I was like, dude, we're not Duncan Hines.
Yeah.
We're not Slim Fast. We're not those companies playing the fiber game. And anyway.
Well, and one thing he said in the intro thing was, you tell people to eat real food, and then it's difficult. Like, okay, I get that too. I get that people want a fast thing. I get it. I want a fast thing too. But if he doesn't understand what Keto Chow is and how you can use it as a tool, you're not dependent on it, then that's different. But I just thought it was interesting. So I wanted to get your take on it.
Yeah, it is interesting, and it's a little gatekeepy, if that makes any sense. It's where you say, my way of doing things is better than your way of doing things, and you shouldn't do it if you can't do it the way that I do
the right way.
Your choices are inferior to mine.
But also, we have only seen the trailer, so the impression may be not exactly what we're getting.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I think also, kind of in the keto field and space, we've always been kind of the redheaded stepchild.
Yeah.
Right? Which we understand. Like, we're just this person that's over here trying to support and help and do things in the keto land.
We're trying to help the people who can't smoke a brisket for every meal of the day.
Yeah. But also knowing that, yes, real food is best in any case. Yeah. And we also like real food. So it's just kind of funny.
Yeah, I actually have some hot take thoughts on just the trailer that we saw, and I was not impressed with Vinny Tortorich for including us. And it may have been that it was a choice made by his editor.
Well, and maybe he didn't research any of the products they put in. He just found anything that had keto in the name.
And looked for ads of products that use keto in the name,
which
on YouTube, and just was throwing it up there. I
see that too. And overall, I imagine when we do get around to watching it, there'll probably still be mostly the same opinions we have of eat real food, eat well, because there's still problems we're having, and we're still on our own journey.
Yeah. But
here we go.
Health. Here we go. Eat real food. We are currently in Canada. Our food options are extremely limited. If we didn't really have the ability to do this here, but we could have brought some blender bottles, some Keto Chow, some avocado oil,
and it would have been nice to have an option that we knew was safe.
It would have been extremely nice.
Why didn't we do that?
Because we assume that we're going to be able to find restaurants that have suitable
we'll be fine.
food. Yeah.
I think we'll be fine.
Anyway, there you go.
But we've done that in the past when we know we haven't been able to find stuff. But we also have some like dinners, appointments with people, and they already know that.
They already know that we're crazy.
We're weirdos.
Okay, let's see. Evelyn says, we don't talk about Bruno. Rush says, I made some Irish buttercream in the cream.
Oh, nice.
Valerie likes Snickerdoodle. Makes delicious chaffles. Yes, it does. Cindy says, I did Irish cream and butterscotch and shake yesterday. That was good.
That does sound good.
Marie Cortesa Cortez. That's no E. That's an E on the end, not an A. Anyway, says hi.
It's an A.
Rush says, weren't you going to introduce me to the witch? I can tell you her name. She since went AFL-CIO, not AFL. She went
that union.
Yeah, she went Screen Actors Guild union. So we could not have her in the second one. But I think her career has continued to go along.
Yeah.
Melanie Stone.
She's really cute.
We actually haven't ever seen her since the filming. Bubble says diabetics too, not just keto. Yes. He says, we love you guys for being there for us. Lady First says, what are you going to do for your... Oh, it's talking to Sean. Okay. Cindy says, Keto Chow has been great for my keto journey. Well, we're happy to have been able to help you out. Sean says, I'll be making an album of my first 3 years of Keto Palooza. Nice. SAG after. Thank you.
That's a bunch of words.
Screen Actors Guild. I can't remember what after means.
Afraid to recite Africa.
I don't think that's what it means.
No?
No. Cool. Yeah, that was an interesting conversation. I didn't really give Steve a lot of feedback because we were getting on a plane. We were on a plane.
We'll have to talk to him later.
When we watched the...
because he just was asking our opinion if we watched it because he saw the trailer. So then we watched the trailer. Yeah. But now we'll go watch it. When we get some time.
You have to pay to watch it.
We'll pay to watch it.
I don't know. It's like $1.99 on Amazon Prime. Well, Nadra, not Nerda, I am sorry. You've probably dealt with that your whole life. Just like I keep being called Christopher Blair. Mm-hmm. Yay. Anyway, it says hi from California. Hello back to you. Okay, American Federation of TV and Radio Artists.
There we go.
Are these people who paint radios?
Mm-hmm. Like they make them into art?
Yeah.
Like in the airport today, we saw the keyboard art. This is radio art.
Or around town where we live, they paint the electrical transformer boxes so that people don't put graffiti on them. Oh. Haven't you ever noticed that? In South Jordan, they do it all the time. Like all the big green
the square
cubes.
Ones. Yeah. The ones that are in our backyard.
Yep. Mike says, are we working on any more?
Paint ours? Let's paint ours.
It's in our backyard.
So?
I don't think it would be a good idea. Mike wants to know if we're working on any more viral commercials. Long form commercials like that don't really seem to work very well right now. So, nope. They also cost about as much as a house.
A lot of money.
Vicky says, I turned my daughters on the Keto Chow. Well, we appreciate that.
Thank you, Vicky.
Jennifer is looking forward to Keto Palooza. And Judy says, my husband gets Christopher too. Mm-hmm. Well, and my favorite was, for a while, we kept on getting mail for Christopher Bafe.
Yeah. Every time we knew that, it was a list that was sold.
Yeah, it was our mortgage company had sold our information to data brokers, and it had been keyed in wrong.
Yeah.
And so every time we got something for Bafe,
we knew it wasn't real.
Jennifer says radio artists paint radio flyers. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Bubble says artists painted bovine statues. Love that.
Well, around
here
in Utah,
before.
they're not cows. Here in Utah, they are bison.
Buffalo.
Yeah, American bison, also
Except
known as
we're
buffalo.
not actually in Utah, but in Utah we have painted bison.
Although
Speaking of which,
we saw bison today.
I was freaking out. We're just driving. We're in this country place, right? So we're just by all these fields, and cows. Oh, there's a field of corn. Oh, there's a giant field of buffalo, and I'm like, that's buffalo. Where did they come from?
Yeah. Mike says as much as a house. A small house, depending on your market. But yeah. Carrie Brown is here. Says, yoo-hoo. Which you're having, speaking of yoo-hoo, you're having Coco Loco Salty, which a lot of people say tastes like yoo-hoo.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Cynthia says, dirty keto. I don't get Vinny Tortorich in that documentary. He was really preaching the keto whole food diet without calling it keto.
No, he's just not afraid to use the word. But I get it. I want whole food. I want all the real food. I want it.
Yep.
I understand.
Yep. Nice. Evelyn and Sean are talking about making a album of photos from Keto Palooza's past. Mm-hmm. So, anything else that you wanted to talk about?
That's all the things that were on my mind.
Okay.
And we'll do our live stream from our own house.
We will actually be back home next Tuesday. Mm-hmm. We got to use our own real beds. All the kids are still home except for Haley, so don't come to our house and rob it. We have an alarm and everything. So, but We actually got to use our own beds Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday night.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was amazing. I look forward to that.
Jennifer said in Michigan we ran across the field of yaks.
Yaks? There are some alpacas that are down in Mount Pleasant, Utah.
Oh, they're so cute.
They are so funny.
Oh, Lady Fritz Hitter's asking, did you see the dolphins that Joe saw? I did. I saw them.
We didn't see them. Well, I didn't see them in the water.
I saw them in the water.
But we saw them when we were on the boat.
Okay, so what happened was so it was Joe, then Holly and Steve, then me, then Sam and you were behind me, I think. And when you're diving, you're just kind of looking down.
I'm there to look at the reef.
Yeah, so when looking at the reef, well, I look up to see the people, and I see that Holly and Steve are looking down at the whatever reef.
And Joe's freaking out.
And Joe's trying to get Holly's attention. He's like going like this in the water. And I'm looking at him like, okay, I can see he wants to get her attention. But he wasn't looking at me to point because he was trying to get her attention.
Yeah.
So I'm watching him try to get her attention. He gets her attention and he turns and points. And I look over to where he's pointing and I saw the dolphin.
Oh, nice.
So I saw them. I think I was the only one that wasn't him that saw him in the actual water.
That's cool.
And it was really cool.
But Holly and Steve did get to see a octopus.
Yeah.
That was battling it out with a eel. And
we saw a really big grouper, and I have never seen one of those.
Giant
did you
fish.
see it?
Yeah, I did.
It was really big. It was really cool. It was bigger than my head. I mean, it was like...
It was the size of an adult torso. It was big.
Yeah, it was.
Although stuff is weird. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sean says, what a fun
cool.
sighting. Evelyn says, there's an exotic animal farm in Kokomo, Indiana. We worked with them for our passion play animals. We were coming back from your lipedema thing, and we didn't have time to stop, but there was a petting zoo or something that had weird animals. Sean says, I found my laptop on the floor. It was on the couch.
No, that's a
Murray, sorry. I think the cats inadvertently knocked it off while climbing on over it, doing a system restore to a previous restore point to see if it works. Oh, I hope it works fine. Ouch. All right, well, I think it's time for us to go.
Yeah, we're going to go to dinner.
We're going to go eat dinner. So you all have a fantastic night. Enjoy whatever it is you're doing, and we will catch you later.